They just don't. They don't like you. They don't appreciate you when they got you. They not fucking with you when they have you. They take you for granted when they have you. When the girls that I've dated that I mentioned, when they had me, they was bitching, they was moaning, they was complaining. Everything I did was never enough. Oh, you gotta be like this. Oh, you need to make this much. Da 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 da. And I feel you should do this, and I feel you should be that way. Oh, and now I'm like, and you know me, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. If I ain't enough, then I'm just gonna motherfucking bounce. If I'm not enough, I'm just gonna leave. And that's exactly what I've done to all of my exes, and I have no ill will towards any of them, to be honest.
Oh, I've been seeing videos of men where they say they got into relationships, and these are men older than me, like 40s and 50s, and they say that the woman always used to nitpick everything they do. I'm starting to relate to that because I get nitpicked like a motherfucker. Can't do shit right. Everything I do is a problem with everything I do. Everything I do is a problem. Well, what's some examples? Oh, if I fucking come with a calm tone and I'm not cussing no one out, I'm being respectful, that's a problem. Then when I get aggressive, that's a problem. I want you to be more aggressive in the bedroom. I be aggressive, then oh my god, why you being aggressive? It's just, and it's multiple examples of me being nitpicked and critiqued with everything I do. I can't do nothing right. Something about women, right? That I've even heard other men say this. Other men who are older than me and have way more dating experience. One thing about women are just never satisfied. You cannot satisfy a fucking woman, dude. No matter what you do, she gonna complain about everything you fucking do. Nitpicking every goddamn thing. You can't do nothing right. And that's even what men 40, 50 that has way more experience than me with women, they say the same thing. They're never satisfied. They always gonna complain about something. For me personally, if you're gonna complain about everything I do, you might as well just not be with me, right? You might as well just leave me the fuck alone. Cause complain about every goddamn, you can't do nothing right. Oh, why you do that? Why you talk like that? Why your head look like that? Why that? No, I got time to hear that shit all fucking day. Never, always complaining. And especially if you a dude and you wanna, do like you're doing you're trying to do the best you can. You're not Superman, you're not motherfucking Jesus or whatever. You're trying to do the best you can do within your power, and they still gonna come. Oh, what the? They still gonna fucking complain. They gonna complain. They gonna fucking complain, right? They're going to nitpick the shit out you. That guy does this for his girl. Why don't you do that? The great Messiah. Why don't you do what he does for his girl? Why don't you talk to me like this? This is, see that guy right there? Do you see how he talks to his girl? Why don't you talk to me like that? King of Sodomy? Why don't you talk to me like that? And they compare you to other people, and you're just never good enough. You could try this, that. It's always gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've heard other men say who've dated multiple women, even way more women than me, because they're 50 years old. So, for me personally, that's why I say after this situation's over with, I'm just not gonna no more cohabitating with women. We're not cohabitating. You're not gonna be living with me, right? You're not gonna nitpick every goddamn thing I goddamn do. I can't do nothing right. Everything I do, it's always something wrong with it, right? I used to ask I used to ask her, hey, uh, do you want something? Do you want this? Do you want that? I could get it for you. I could buy this for you. I could do this for you. No, I'm good. I'll say, okay. Then she'll say, oh, you never fucking asked me for this. Or, you never asked me if I'm hungry. You never asked me if I want to go hang out or go do something fun. I'm like, I ask you all the time. Well, what you need to do, instead of asking me, you need to make a reservation for a dinner date or a reservation for activity, and that way I'll be forced to go out and I'll be forced to eat dinner and I'll be forced to go on activity because you already paid for it. Quit asking me and just make the reservation, book it in advance. And I'm like, what kind of sense does that shit make? Why would I book something? Like, I want to take your opinion in consideration, and I want you to agree. I don't just want to just book something, and you may not even fuck with the shit, and I'm forcing you to go, and I say, oh, well, I already paid for it. No, I'm gonna ask you, hey, you trying to do this? If you say no, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, and nobody got time for that shit. It's stupid shit. You know, I can't do nothing right. I can't even just asking someone if they want something and they say no. I'm still being looked at like I'm crazy because I didn't book a date or book a activity and set it for reservation so they can't say no. And I'm like, well, why would I want to force you to do something that you may not want to do? So, and the thing, and like I said, a lot of men, even older than me, say they're just irrational. That's why I don't take. This one tricked the fuck out of me. This will never happen again, ever again. This is why I don't deal with women. This is why I keep women at arm's length. This is why I don't take women seriously. This is why I don't do it. This is why I don't take women seriously. I can't do nothing fucking right. I can't do nothing right. I tried to, my fucking mom was telling me one time about make sure that you be careful because you want people to break in the house and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, you're right. So I fucking offered her a knife to protect herself. She getting mad, oh motherfucker, oh my god. She getting mad at me because I'm trying to give her a knife to protect herself, and she yelling at me, cussing me out. Another time, there was a loud knock at the door. I think she was the one that did it because she was like hitting the wall or something, but like the hit vibrated on the door, and I thought someone was banging on the damn door. So I try to go to her to see, hey man, did you hear that noise? Did you hear that loud noise? And she said, don't talk to me. And I'm like, I'm gonna just tell you this. Don't talk to me. Don't text me. I'm like, are you serious? There's a loud bang on the door, and you tell me not to talk to you or text you. Okay, well, if someone comes in here and does, and I said the R word. If someone R words you, I don't want to hear nothing. Oh my God, how could you say that? I'm like, well, I'm being honest. That's what could happen since you want to get attitude and say don't talk to you or text you when there's a loud bang on the goddamn door. So, a lot of women, they're just never satisfied. They're always going to bitch about some shit. That's why I don't deal with female. That's why, especially the black female. Well, I only deal with black women, but that's why I don't deal with black females, because this probably applies to all. I don't even date people that's not black, but because some people say, oh, white women are the answer. I'm pretty sure white women are bitchy too, so that's not the answer personally. So you can't do shit right. They're gonna nag the shit out you, everything you do. You know what I mean? Crazy. It doesn't make any sense. A lot of women's actions they just make no sense. They don't know what the fuck they be talking about. There's a whole bunch of stupid words that fly out their goddamn tongue that make zero fucking sense. You know? I go on a live stream with a female. No, there was no flirting, no sexual, nothing. We just having a regular conversation. I get off the live stream. Oh, what the fuck? You was flirting with that bitch. Yeah, I can't even talk to a female without being accused of trying to fuck the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, man. What else, man? Oh my God. Cause men like everything that that I do, it's always being critiqued and nitpicked, like a motherfucker. Multiple examples. Me personally, if you're gonna complain about everything I do, not just a few things, hey, Sizzle, man, I would like for you to do this or do that. If it's not just if it's every fucking thing I do, I can't do nothing right, you might as well just not be with me. Oh well, look at Jerome. Look at what he does for his girl. Why don't you do that? The great Messiah. Look at what Kevin does for his woman. Why don't you do that? Mr. Steal Your Cheeks. It's like, dude, I'm starting to see that. No matter what I do, it's gonna be somebody. She gonna complain about everything I do. I can't do nothing right. So it's getting to the point now. I'm just gonna stop doing nothing. I'm just gonna do nothing, because whether I do something or nothing, you're gonna still think I'm doing nothing. I can do something. Something to her is nothing. So you know what I was gonna do? Nothing. Imagine you're trying to do the best you can for somebody, and they still think you're doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing for me. You don't do nothing for me. You don't do shit for me. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? No, I'm gonna do nothing. Since I'm doing nothing, since I'm doing something, and you think I'm doing nothing, guess what I'm gonna do? Nothing. Unless it's life or death, because I ain't finna just watch you suffer like that. Unless it's some life or death shit, I'm just gonna do nothing. Since everything I do, I just can't do. I'm just not doing nothing. So, it's ridiculous. For the time being, I'ma still try to pay the bills, and I mean, if stuff like that, if she needs little things, like that's the thing, because she already helped me, so it's not like I can't do stuff. Like I said, that's why I said in my older video that it puts me in a pretty sticky dilemma, because she did help me when I needed help, even though while she's helping me, she was still bitching the whole time, but she still helped nonetheless. So I take that back. I'ma still do stuff for her, but I'm just ready for this to be over with, because this shit's pissing me the fuck off. You try to do something, but you ain't doing nothing for me, and you're asking her if you're hungry. You're asking her, do she need shit? You're asking her, does she in the past, you've been in the room all day. You trying to go take a walk, you trying to go do something. You want to sit in the room all day, yes. Like there are people that's severe introverts, but like a lot of times, if a person is like in the room all day and doesn't leave, not even to take a walk or do nothing outside, it kind of gives off this, the person is dealing with something. You know, if a person is just locked up in a room all day, don't do nothing outside the room, it kind of gives off something's going on. So, and she'll still, you never ask, you never check up on me, you never ask me if there's anything wrong, and I have a billion times. So, you know, I'm personally just ready to leave the situation. You know, that's why I wish I had money so I can move out and I'll probably give her some money, and then I'll go on about my business, man. Because you can't do shit right. She gonna critique everything you doing. You can't do shit right. You can't do nothing right. You know? And a lot of times, rather than coming to you respectfully and trying to, if there's a problem, coming to you respectfully, she'll come to you disrespectfully about some shit. Oh, you didn't fucking, you didn't, like, I think one time I forgot to dust off the air fryer. Like, I forgot to dust it off. It was like a little bit of dust on it. Oh, you see, you're dirty. You got the air fryer all dusty. You ain't wiping the shit off. You dirty. I'm like, well, damn, my bad. I didn't notice it. My bad. You know, it's just, she's very disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful, dude. This will never, like I said, this will never happen again. You will never catch me living with no female ever again. No female will be in my residence ever again. Ever. Disrespectful. There was one time, you know, and you know, this is getting explicit, but so who the fuck cares? When I first met her, you know, it took me a little bit to find her rhythm. And then there's I had a good long streak of always making her come all the time. Oh my god, oh shit, all the motherfucking time. Then I think after a while she kind of got used to my technique. So then I had to switch it up. I had to do something different because you know, I kept doing the same thing, and I guess she got used to it. Then so I was trying to do something different, and for the time being, it wasn't working. And, you know, it wasn't really getting the job done like that because I was trying to do something different. Because what I was originally doing, she got used to it. That's okay. Well, let me try something different. You know, it wasn't working, and then I didn't make her climax. She gonna tell me, oh man, like I guess she checked her phone and there was some dude trying to flirt with her, like trying to talk to her about some shit. He said, oh, let me close this phone because I don't want to be tempted to go sleep with someone else. I'm like, she literally said something like that. That's not what she said word for word, but it was something along the lines of that. I'm like, well, damn. Disrespectful. Rather than say, hey, you know, I ain't really feeling that. Maybe we should try doing something like this or something like that. You know, let's try to do something like that. Rather than just saying that, to say something like that, that's why I say she's very disrespectful. I can't deal with a disrespectful ass broad. I just can't. Because if I'm with a female and she's doing shit and it's not satisfying me, I'm gonna say, hey, listen, you know, I'm not really feeling that. Maybe let's try to do something different. I'm not gonna say, man, let me not read that because I don't want to be tempted to go sleep with someone. I ain't gonna say that shit. That's fucked up. That's disrespect. She's very disrespectful, dude. Very fucking disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Oh, why? Well, Sizzle, why you put up with it? Because I have to. I have to live here. I have to live here. So until she gets the fuck out, that she keep. Oh, I'm about to leave your ass. Until she finally does it, I have to deal with it. But very disrespectful. Multiple things disrespectful thrown my motherfucking way. Very disrespectful. So Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. So, I don't know, man. All I gotta say, I'm out.
I would never get all I want from anyone. A man goes in, usually a mature grown-ass man go into a relationship knowing I'm not going to get everything I want from this woman. But as long as she's a good woman and she's trying to do what she can do for me, we good. But I got a woman coming at me no matter, I'm 99% perfect. And she complaining about the 1%. That's not. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not accepting that. And most men are not accepting it. That's why we walking away from relationships, don't want to be bothered with a woman no more. We can't win. We can't do enough. You're never satisfied. Now, ladies, if you got an open mind and you want to figure out how to keep a man, to get a man, to try to get this relationship stuff back going again, get rid of them unrealistic expectations. That perfect man y'all looking for only exists in your mind. He is not real. He's not out here. God did not create that man that's in your mind. You created him. God ain't make the man that you thinking about. God did not make that man that you want. You made that man in your imagination. He's not out here. And y'all spend the rest of your life, your entire life out here trying to find a man that don't even exist, that was never created. That's why so many of y'all are single, about to be single, gonna stay single, about to divorce your husband. A good man ain't gonna get out here with a joker like me that just want to screw and don't want nothing else. That's what you're gonna do. Because you looking for a man that's only in your imagination, that ain't in real life. God didn't make that man. And y'all not willing, I'm not gonna settle. Which basically means if he ain't perfect, I don't want him. That's why you deserve to be single. Get it, got it, good. Bye.
I want you to buy Mrs. Puff.
Wait! Don't tell me! You want me to run down to the store and buy Mrs. Puff something she doesn't need, then you want me to run back here so you can say, "Arr, SpongeBob, and you're spending all me money." And then I'll say, "But Mr. Krabs, I'm only doing what you said." Then you'll say, "We're not talking about this or this, we're talking about